Welcome to the From the Vine podcast, where we share stories, spark conversations, and celebrate the people who make up our Vineyard Church community. We hope you enjoy today's episode.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back to From the Vine. That was you on the intro. I know we didn't hear it right now, but everyone listening heard the intro.
My voice.
That was your voice.
The soothing, maybe? I don't actually.
Yeah, it's very professional, very studio grade.
Studio grade. That's thanks to you.
Yeah,
I just talked into a microphone.
Yeah, but you have a good like voiceover intro, like that kind of style of a voice.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys now, for everyone that's been hearing it for the last, it was from our first podcast too. You did the one for the sermons and for this one.
Yeah.
And if you haven't put a face to the name, which would be insane, if you haven't done that, today we have the lovely Megan Budd. Megan, thank you for being here and walking all the way down the hallway.
I know I had to take 4 steps.
Yeah. Maybe a couple more than 4.
Sorry, actual like stair steps, 4 steps.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, but more physical walking steps.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you are here amidst your busy schedule. Thank you for making time.
To be here.
Yeah. What does your week usually look like?
That's a really,
like give
really
us like
good
the
question.
the smallest like insight into the week and the tasks of an executive pastor.
Yeah, I could give it to you in a nutshell. And as the executive pastor, I tell people I do basically everything besides worship and preach. So anything in between I have hands in and dabble in and touch and kind of help out with. So yeah, day to day varies, really dependent on what we have going on at the church, what we have coming up.
Yeah.
Time of year as well. So for a lot of just back end admin things, those come up at different times of the year. And so, yeah.
Got lots of meetings, huh?
Honestly, I don't have as many meetings as I think you all think.
Yeah, just because every time it's like, I have a meeting. Oh, yeah, I got to meet with this. Oh, I got to meet. So it's like, I just feel like you're just stacked with meetings.
If you looked at my calendar, I think you would be shocked at how open it is. But Joel has lots of meetings.
Yes.
He is the like meeting connoisseur. But I do have a lot. Just not
with all that.
Yeah.
That's good. And then you've also been doing a ton of kids stuff. Mm-hmm. Not the kids pastor, but you are doing a lot
of kids stuff. Yeah. Not the children's pastor or family's pastor, but have been helping out. I love them. They're so fun.
Kids are great.
And with our new playground, it's just a hoot and a half. And our adult volunteers, when they come, I'm like, go have fun. You can get it. This is adult proof playground for you. So
I've been on the playground.
You have?
I have.
You have, yeah.
A couple times.
Yeah, it's needed. Sometimes if you got to blow off steam, go down a slide.
It's great. We actually Kaylee and I drove past McDonald's the other day and like looking through and seeing their like playground. And I was like, the McDonald's one sucks.
Is ours better?
Ours is way better.
Good.
It had like one slide. I think it was only like 2 stories and it was like only like 2 sections
of it. Yeah.
Big. And I was like, no.
Weak.
Yeah. You get Jesus and an amazing playground.
Yeah. And prizes and candy.
And prizes. Yeah. Cause you do like what do you call it? Kingdom cash.
Cash.
Kids get it for good behavior, for showing up.
Mm-hmm. Bringing their Bible. Yeah. So our prize cart comes out this next Sunday. And so all the kids were like, do we get to buy things today? This was this past Sunday. And I was like, nah, that's next week.
Yeah.
So.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. On the topic of kids, just because this is something I did as a kid and like was thinking about it, I was like, I haven't done this in a while. And I wanted to get your take on it, see if you ever did it. It's nothing crazy.
Okay.
We're nearing Halloween. Did you ever carve pumpkins?
Did I ever? Not really.
Really?
No.
That just like, it wasn't a thing?
No, we had a fall festival at our church.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's not only in the context of like church, just like.
No, I'd like in my,
Wow.
No, like we were solely fall festival goers when we were kids.
Okay.
And then as I grew older, I think I maybe trick-or-treated twice in my life.
Really?
And I was like a middle schooler or high schooler when I trick-or-treated.
Huh.
Yeah. But we had a fall festival, and that was our main thing.
Yeah.
And our family we're just not, even now as an adult, I'm not a like Halloween kind of gal.
I get that. Yeah. And fall festivals are great. We did that too when I was like a little bit older. And we kind of started getting more plugged into a church.
Yeah.
I loved carving pumpkins.
Yeah.
That like shocks me. I guess I make the bad assumption that everybody carves pumpkins.
Yeah. I don't know. But you want to hear something really funny?
Yeah.
It's not, if my parents are listening to this, I love you a lot. And I like to this day, I love that our family did this. We're not a trick-or-treater family. Okay. And so we would turn off our outside lights.
No.
I know. I'm sorry.
We were one of those. Those are the houses that would disappoint me as a kid.
I know. But we would get the whole Costco-sized bag of candy. But it was just for our family.
Wow.
And then we would go back into the back room so that way we weren't distracted if people came to the front door, and we'd like watch a movie.
And you'd probably watch people come to your door.
It's so fun and so not dangerous.
Just stay inside.
Yeah, just stay inside and have that all to yourselves and just eat a bunch of candy and watch a movie.
I'm so great.
That's
yeah,
so fun.
I
You're
love
not
it.
Missing out. Like,
you get candy.
yeah, you don't have to worry about people hiding things in your candy.
Mm-hmm.
But you're supposed to share and spread the good news of candy. I'm trying to relate this to be like
the gospel.
Yeah, like what are we doing if we're just turning off the lights in the church and we're just having church inside the building? We're supposed to go out.
We are supposed to go out. Yeah.
Yeah, but
you're just in there eating your candy for yourself, watching people come up to the door.
With your family.
I know, it was bonding with our family.
Okay, we can bond with our church community, but if it stays inside the walls.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just kidding. That does sound fun. I think that would have been awesome. But I'd be that kid. I'm like, wow, they don't like Halloween. Whatever. They're lame.
You're not wrong.
But
yeah, that's fun. I do love you, Mom and Dad, and I'm very grateful that we did that. So.
Oh man, yeah, I loved carving pumpkins. I just thought everyone carved pumpkins. But
sorry to disappoint.
No, it's okay. I haven't done it in forever. I don't know if Kaylee and I will. I think it'd be fun to have our kids carve pumpkins when we have kids.
I feel like as an adult, it's like better to carve pumpkins because you have a little bit of like artistic ability, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think that I was kind of artistic when I was growing up. I had some cool pumpkins.
Okay,
you know?
What was your best creation?
Okay. The best one I did was this I did this really intricate like face and like teeth and everything, and then I got a mini pumpkin, and like the big pumpkin was like
eating
chomping the small pumpkin, and then on the little pumpkin I put like a scared face.
Like how intricate are we talking? Because I've seen the pumpkins that are like super small, thin line, beautiful.
I'll have to find there's a picture somewhere.
Okay.
I'll find the picture and I'll show you. It'll take too long right now.
Wow.
But it was good.
Okay.
That was in like high school though.
I'm impressed.
But I'll show you. Anyways, on the topic of fruit, is a pumpkin a fruit?
Ooh.
We don't have to get into that, but I was trying to make a segue. A gourd.
So a gourd is neither a fruit or a vegetable?
I thought those were like
a vegetable?
But it has
seeds inside, so it's
a fruit?
Yeah, I think.
So a gourd is a fruit.
Anyways.
Yeah, we won't get into that.
We're going to do a fruit bracket.
Ooh, I'm here for it. Okay.
Unfortunately, pumpkin is not on the list. Because it's
okay.
It
would be out first.
Yeah, that's my
bracket.
True. The only thing that good comes out of a pumpkin is pumpkin seeds.
Can I ask a question for clarity's sake?
Yes.
Are we ranking these fruits based off of eating them solo?
No.
Okay.
But that can be your reason. Like the ability to eat it solo can outrank everything. But this is like just versatility, taste, just like all around best fruit.
Great.
In your opinion. But if you're like, it's not great in a smoothie, but eating it by itself, there's nothing that compares.
And I'm knocking them out as we go.
Yeah. So we're doing a bracket. It's going to be 8 fruits.
Okay.
They're going to go head to head. And then we're going to get to a final round.
Ready.
And we'll see which is the best. All right. In round 1, your first 2 fruits.
Ding, 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 ding. whatever.
Mano y mano. A banana versus a peach.
Oh. Peach.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Bananas are only, for me, bananas are only tasty if they're covered in dark chocolate, if they're frozen, if they're in a smoothie, or if they're a little bit more green than yellow. So I'm very particular with my bananas.
Yeah,
Let's say that.
I can see that. I am still blown away.
Okay, versatility wise though, bananas are better.
Yeah, when I was writing this, I was like, bananas at least making it to the final round. I don't know.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I love peaches. I love that they're like fuzzy.
What else can you do with
the
taste? Well, we'll get to
make peach
what else
cobbler.
You can do with the peach, but all right. Wow. In a shocking first round, peach
that
over
was
banana.
my gut. That was my.
Yeah, that's valid. Okay, round 2. Mm-hmm. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. I feel like this one's, at least for me, it's pretty easy.
We'll see.
Orange versus pineapple.
No, I like both of those a lot.
I think
love fruit.
There's a right answer here, Megan.
Orange or pineapple? I'm gonna go orange. Did I disappoint again?
I'm regretting doing this. Not for my sake, I think for your sake, because I think you're outing yourself.
I don't think so. Oranges are so versatile. And I also just love orange flavored things.
Yeah, but a pineapple and just like that tropical, like you can have it in a smoothie, you can have it by itself, you can put tahini on it, you can put it on a burger, you can like
orange zest.
Orange is just messy.
Orange zest a ton of things.
I've never not been angry peeling an orange.
I'm not angry at all when I peel an orange. It's very fun, kind of therapeutic.
Anyways, all right. Well, this is not the way I thought this bracket was gonna go. Round 3. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
So now we're on the other side of the bracket.
Okay.
We have apple versus kiwi.
Oh. Apple.
Okay. At least you're getting.
Yeah, apple for sure.
Kiwi can be a sleeper pick. They weird me out because they're hairy.
Yeah, kiwis are like a fun, random fruit every once in a while.
Yeah, but not your. It's not
apples are stable. Yeah, apples are.
Apples are great. Apples a solid pick. Mm-hmm. All right, and then our last quarterfinal matchup is we have a grape versus the watermelon.
Hot take, don't like watermelon. So grape.
That is a very hot take.
Also, my favorite fruit was not on this bracket.
What's your favorite fruit?
Mango.
Oh, mango's solid, yeah.
Mango would win all the way, but
okay. Well, maybe it's good then that it's not, because then it's like
I feel like I offended you with my
all of them except for apple. You
except
did
for apple.
Yeah. I definitely would have had a banana, pineapple, apple, watermelon semifinal.
Okay.
But now look,
in
the semifinals
have
in their first semifinal round peach versus orange.
Peach versus orange. See, that's so hard. I love both of those. I love both of them. I'm gonna go orange. Were you going to say peach?
Orange would have been gone. It wouldn't even have made it in the bracket for me.
Hey, here's the dealio. Orange slices are the best.
Okay, if somebody does it for you though.
No. I'm talking about like the candied orange slices.
Oh, well, that's not a fruit.
No, but it's orange. It has orange in it.
I guess. Okay. I still don't. No, it's your bracket. I'm just here I'm just here to
facilitate.
To facilitate. All right. Next semifinal matchup is you have the apple versus the grape.
Apple.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Grape doesn't even stand a chance.
Not against an apple, no.
All right. After all of the hot takes, and in my opinion,
very different
approach, very different bracket. Mm-hmm. But in the finals, we have the orange versus the apple. Honestly, that's a good final matchup.
They're like the traditional. When you think of a
you think fruit, you think apple or an orange or banana. But you know,
or
we're not going to talk about it. Got cut in the first round, but
gosh, okay, apple or orange? Oh man, that's so hard.
It's really not.
If I'm going versatility wise, an apple wins versatility.
Okay, but
taste wise, I do prefer an orange.
All right, well, you got to pick one overall.
No, can they just like win their categories?
Nope. If you're not first, you're last.
Apple.
Apple
wins. Yeah.
Takes it all. Mm-hmm. Over bananas, over pineapple, over watermelon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Megan, I'm convinced that you have not had like these fruits in their prime.
Probably not.
Like you probably had a bad watermelon and then you're just like, yeah, I'm not like
that could be true.
But wow.
To be fair, the apple does not beat a mango. We just didn't have a mango.
That's true. We didn't have a mango, but that would have been fun because then it would just been like, mango.
I know that wouldn't have been fun.
Mango. Like there would have been no bracket. This at least had some type of.
How would your bracket
suspense.
have gone? You said banana.
Banana and peach. I would have picked banana. Orange pineapple would have picked pineapple. Apple kiwi. I would have picked apple. Grape watermelon. Like that one's. I think that's like the furthest. Like not
banana
even close.
Pineapple. Who wins on
banana
that one?
Pineapple would be pineapple.
Wow.
I just
pineapple is
so
really
good.
tasty. It is.
Yeah, and then apple watermelon would be watermelon. And yeah, my finals would have been pineapple watermelon.
Yeah, but who would have won?
I think watermelon would have won.
What?
Because here's the thing, I will like never stop eating watermelon. Like to the point where like it'll hurt my stomach.
Wow.
But the acidity in a pineapple.
You're limited.
Did you hear that was so loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, you only eat so much and then it's like it starts to like burn your mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
But
okay, I do have a question on watermelon then. Do you also like honeydew and cantaloupe?
No.
Okay.
Hard pass.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I agree with that. I'm not a melon person. I'll tolerate watermelon, but honeydew and cantaloupe.
Yeah, watermelon it did everything right, and honeydew and cantaloupe are just like trying to catch up, and they just can't.
I disagree, but
I know Kaylee she doesn't get it,
likes
but
those. But
anyways, thanks for participating.
You're welcome. I'm glad that it wasn't. It was a little shock to the system.
Yeah, I mean
my first answer.
I was like, okay, this is how it's gonna go.
Yep.
But I had another one, but I don't think we'll have time for it. We'll save it for next time. Because I would love to spend the rest of our time diving into your story, Megan Budd.
Yeah.
Because even I think for me personally, I really don't know like any of it. Mm-hmm. So I think just for me, and then also just for the people listening, I think it'd be really great to hear how you heard about Jesus, how you had an encounter, how you were formed, and then kind of leading all the way up to what you're doing now.
Yeah.
So wherever you would love to start.
Well, back in my day, 100 years ago. Just kidding. I'm not that old. No, yeah, I came to know Jesus at an early age, probably like 6, kindergarten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so very, very early. Grew up in a family that loved Jesus. We went to church.
Where did you grow up?
In Arizona.
Cool.
Yeah, so in Arizona, was born and raised there. Same house my entire life. My parents still live in the same house to this day. Yeah, which is really fun. And so, yeah, like I remember the way my room was set up. Because I think a lot of people, if they grow up and said yes to Jesus at an early age, a lot of questions can come with that where it's like, oh, was it true? Like, did I actually? And so I rest on the fact where it's like, no, like I remember my dad and sister were out of the house. It was me and my mom before bed. My room was poo themed.
Nice.
And like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Not like poop emoji, but Winnie, Winnie the Pooh, to be clear.
When you were saying that, I knew what you meant.
And yeah, like clear as day, I remember what my room looked like. And just told my mom that, hey, I think I want to accept Jesus. And so we prayed, and so then that happened.
Yeah.
So very early on. And then got baptized when I was 9, I think. 9. So yeah, so still fairly, very young.
Yeah.
And that had my middle school years where I didn't really want anything to do with church or Jesus. And so I was like,
do you have any fashion trends that you participated in?
Fashion trends? Oh, I was
that you regret?
a tomboy through and through.
Okay,
growing up. No, I don't. Not go on. I would wear basketball shorts every day.
Yeah.
Winter, summer, like basketball shorts every day.
Well, you could in Arizona.
Yes. At my elementary school, though, we had to wear pants, even in summer.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a very strict dress code at an elementary school. But I would wear like a polo shirt. So like with a collar and basketball shorts.
Yeah.
And then running shoes.
Fitted.
I don't know why I made
fitted.
this decision. And then my hair would be gelled into a ponytail because I was like, I don't want my hair in my face getting in the way of the activities. And then I would just have these 2 little like strands that would get gelled.
Yeah.
That way they won't like flyaways.
What would
Not
you do
good.
if I insert a photo on the YouTube video of this?
I would laugh.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of it. It's like, well,
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
we've made progress.
There you
so
go,
that's good. But yes, so that was kind of middle school. And then I grew up in the city that I grew up in was very heavily populated with Mormons.
Okay.
And so Mormons and then a lot of Catholics. So that's kind of the nature of the schools that I went to.
Mm-hmm.
There were still some evangelical Christians, but I did not go to church and school. Like there wasn't that overlap
Okay.
of people that I would go to church with who also went to my school.
Gotcha,
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I did not have that. I was friends with a bunch of my Mormon friends because I'm like, oh, they have very similar beliefs. Like they're kind, they're wonderful. But
They gather.
Yeah, they gather. And so that's just kind of like the crowd that I hung out with. But I always knew I was at least confident enough in my faith to be like, no, I know that Jesus is the true king, that Jesus is like the way, the truth, the life. This, whatever this is, I don't
Tell
think.
me right.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like I definitely still hold fast to Jesus in the gospel. But then beyond that, I didn't do much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like very internal and did not evangelize at all. I think that's one of the things as I look back, I'm like, oh, Megan, yeah, if you could just have been a little bit more confident in being invitational and just saying something. But I didn't, and that's okay. So all of that led to me wanting to go to a Christian college.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
So just me not having a community of stable believers, but also having a faith and wanting to grow that, I ended up going to Colorado Christian University, so in Lakewood, Colorado.
Is that a 4-year?
4-year, yeah.
Cool.
4-year.
4-year.
Speaking cursive here. Wow. 4-year under traditional undergrad, went for business.
Cool.
So I did not go to school to become a pastor.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Yeah.
Me neither. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So went to school for business and developed an amazing community. Just, it was exactly what I needed for that season, and got plugged into a church and was able to ask questions just more deeply about my faith. And for a lot of people, probably, I think that college age is where you start to take your faith more seriously.
Yeah.
You're living on your own. You are working things out. And so, yeah, very, very grateful for that time at CCU and the relationships that I built, and got to know Josh and Brienne when I was in college. I was a little freshman when I met them.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Because I want to get there too, but I also, if there was anything, because we went middle school and then college, was like middle school, high school, kind of you're just like around doing your thing.
Yeah, just going through the motions. I was very sports focused in my life. And so middle school, high school was sports. I wanted to go play college volleyball. And so,
While still attending church? Or were you?
Yeah, I think it was less so.
You're like, oh, when I can.
Yeah. I think it was still pretty frequently.
Yeah.
And I really don't have a ton of memories of, like, I would go to youth camp and that was really fun. And we would have youth group. So I remember some of those around. I'm sure it was formative.
Yeah. No, you ended up at a Christian college.
Right.
So some part of it had to be.
Yes. I would say, yes, it was very formative. I just don't have any specific, like, this was the moment.
Yeah.
I was like, well, just kind of really tried to be faithful.
Yeah. So would you say, though, that probably a big moment that kind of led to the Christian college was maybe when you were 6 or 9, where it's like that kind of like is where it sparked, and then it was like kind of going through your thing, but then by your college you were like, no, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, that's a great question. There was a year in middle school. I don't remember if I was in 7th or 8th grade, but I did not want to go to youth camp. I did not want to go to summer camp. None of my friends from the church were going. And so I was just like very anxious. I was like, I'm going to have no friends. I don't want to go. Yeah. I'm also like a teenager. I'm like, what are people going to think of me if I show up all alone? And like, I remember my parents kind of forcing me to go. And I was like, this is the worst thing ever. Like, why? And just like bawling, like crying, because I did not want to go to youth camp. And I actually got paired with a group of gals who were in a grade above me.
Okay.
And honestly, from the Lord, they were so welcoming and kind and developed really, really deep relationships with these gals. And those were kind of the friendships that carried me through high school.
Okay. Cool.
And so I look back and I'm like, okay, like the Lord knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And my resistance to just not want anything to do with it. He was like, no, I got some people who will be on your team. Yeah. For the next few years. So,
that's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you had that, they were with you through high school, and then college.
And then college.
Josh and Brienne.
Yeah. So met them when I was a freshman. Okay. We were all going to another church at the time. They were leading a small group. And at one point, they had shared that they were going to plant a church. They were the closest home group to us on campus. Mm-hmm. So it was really, we went there because of proximity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, great, they're super close. We don't have to drive far because they're in college. And so, yeah, met them about a year in. They shared their vision to plant a church and invited the 12 of us that were in the group to join. Oh, wow. And so I was like, yeah, sounds great.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I grew up at a mega church. And so I'd never really seen just like a smaller church form. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, let's see how this works. All the while still pursuing business and working towards this, hey, the corporate America is like where I want to be. They need Jesus. I want to be a manager who exudes and like lives out the gospel to people in my company. So that's where my brain was. And so jumped on board, helped them plant a church, graduated from college, worked for a financial technology company for 2 years while being a super volunteer at our church plant.
I love the term super volunteer.
Oh yeah. There every Sunday we were set up, tear down. It was super fun. Yeah. It was really fun.
Super fun. Super volunteer.
Yeah. Super. And did some stage design stuff for them. And then we grew to a point where they needed someone with a business background. And so they said,
would you look at that?
Hey, Megan, I want to hire you. I was like, that's hilarious. No. And
You said no.
I jokingly,
Okay.
because I knew it was coming up we've been friends for 10 years. And
Yeah.
so they were like, Megan, when we can hire you? Megan, when we can hire you? I was like, no, you're not going to hire me. Like, this is not where I want to be. And then I was really moved and I was like, no, I love this church. Like, I love the area of, like, I love Denver and I want to see Denver come to know Jesus.
Yeah.
So I said yes. And then that's how I got into ministry.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, was the director of operations and for 4.5 years.
And now you've been in ministry for how?
Good question.
'Cause I'm trying to do the math in my head really quick.
Yeah,
as I'm
so
asking.
2018 is when I jumped on board
Okay.
at our church. 7 years?
Yeah. Something like
Yeah,
that.
7 years. That's crazy. Never thought I would be able to say I've been in ministry for 7 years.
Yeah. Didn't even think
Yeah.
you were going to end up in ministry.
Nope, not at all.
And here you are.
Yeah, here we are. It's been really fun. Yeah. Hard. Like, ministry is very hard, but also very rewarding and really cool to see lives changed and the kingdom expand.
Yeah. How have you been? Because it's like I'm kind of getting this theme of, and it's like I've experienced stuff similar to. It's like you almost have intention for what you want to do or what you don't want to do. And there's been like glimpses of the Lord kind of showing you that, like, even in something that you might have different intentions, like, I'm going to use that for my benefit. So it's like, how does that kind of affirm just your relationship with Jesus and just like in doing what you're doing? Like, is that like, oh, like, I'm just like, I'm good and I'm just going to do whatever because God's going to work it out? Or is it like, no, like, I have faith that even in my wrong intentions, like, how does that impact and kind of affirm you in your
That's
faith?
a really good question. I think, faith is huge and a huge part of it, of just being like, okay, Lord, like, I'm going to take this step. And if it's the wrong step, then I'm going to need you to close that door.
Yeah.
And, and that's kind of always how I have viewed it of, okay, I'm going to take a step. Lord, I need you to close this door if that's not where you want me, or open this door. And especially in the past kind of few years of me thinking, oh, I don't want to be in vocational ministry anymore, and I had a couple odd jobs here and there, which were really fun, but the Lord always provided and closed and opened the doors that needed to. And that has like just been encouraging of my faith of, okay, like, Lord, you are very present. You do care. And being in LA has been amazing and like has ignited a little bit more of my evangelism heart, which I don't think I ever would have said. It's like, oh yeah, like, I want people to come to know Jesus. I'm like, I don't know how to.
You were just like, I'm about Jesus, but.
Right. But it's like, I don't know how to verbalize
Yeah.
and help someone be like, do you want to know Jesus too? But that has like been ignited out here. And so that's like, okay, Lord, you're doing something.
Yeah. Because I was going to ask if those things that you've seen happen, it's like, oh, like, I'm just taking one step. Does that then make it easier now to be like, oh my gosh, I have so many things that I can share pertaining to the gospel? Because it's like, instead of like before being like doing the church thing and having an encounter with Jesus and then being like, oh, like, I'm good where I'm at. How do I share this? I feel like now you have tools, because you're like, I mean, you can tell a college student who's studying business, I had no intention to end up in ministry, but I took a step after step, and now I'm in ministry and sharing the gospel. And it's like, that is in a way, like, that's evangelizing.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, it almost puts kind of tools in your tool belt.
Tools in my tool belt. Yeah, crayons in my crayon box.
Yeah, because you're
Because
kid ministry minded.
colors. Yeah, colors. We need all the colors. Yes, I think I'm would say if someone was like, Megan, can you like lead this person to Jesus right now? I'd be like, no. And then I'm like, okay, Holy Spirit, I really do need you.
Yeah.
And so I think really relying on the Holy Spirit in moments, especially with people who've never heard Jesus, I'm like, okay, Spirit, I need you right now.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I think I could articulate it better than I could have 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think I definitely have been equipped with more of those tools in my toolbox or tools in my tool belt.
Equip's a good word.
Equipped, yes. And even, at our conference this last week, one of the phrases that Esther, who was leading kind of prayer at this, she said, God doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called.
Mm-hmm.
And I had heard that several years ago, and it's like just very something that I hold dearly, where it's like, okay, cool. Like, Lord, if you have called me to this, then the tools will come. And
that probably resonates more so now than it did before.
Every time.
Not saying that it didn't before, but now it's probably like, because there's, like you're saying, like there's certain things where you're like, Holy Spirit, I need you, where you're seeing that practically in your life, where you're like, you may not feel equipped, but you are called. And because of that,
then he will equip you.
You will be equipped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So super good. Well, is there anything else that, because we're kind of running out of time.
I know we are over. I'm sorry.
It's unfortunate because this was great. But is there any kind of last things that, and just wrapping up, you want to share or about, I don't know, time at Vineyard, or just about for people listening?
I don't know.
Just like last closing.
Vineyard's really fun.
Vineyard is very fun.
Vineyard, lots of things are coming up at Vineyard, which is amazing. And I love our kiddos and our kids ministry. So, and shout out to all my volunteers. So if you guys are listening, shout out to you, because I can't do this without you. We can't do kingdom work without our volunteers.
No, we can't.
So shout out to everybody.
Just be a lot of us just scrambling,
running like a chicken with our head cut off.
Yeah.
But
it would not work.
Yeah. No, I know we're out of time. So
yeah. Well, thanks so much for making a pocket in your busy schedule.
Yeah.
You're actually headed to a meeting right now. Actually, I'm just kidding.
I don't think I am. No.
Oh, okay.
I have more meetings tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, today's a little slower day.
That's good.
But thank you for having me.
Of course. And then on the next episode, Megan is going to be interviewing.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah. So we'll be switching seats.
Switch spots.
Well, we won't, because I won't.
Can I interview from this side, or do I have to interview from that side?
We could do that if you're more comfortable over there.
I think I'm good in either.
Okay. Then we're good.
Great.
But tune in next time. Megan's going to be interviewing. It's going to be a great time. But thanks for checking it out, guys. We will see you in the next one.